I'm gonna be here for just me from now. You know what I mean? Hopefully you guys are having a good day, man. Well, shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you guys for all pulling up, man. Raider Nation Live. I'm your host, Dirty Low. We got Gravy and Game 420 gonna be pulling up here very, very shortly. They're just running around a little bit. Shout out to everybody in the building, bro. We got a couple people in the building. We're just gonna get it going. Man, we're gonna talk some Raiders football, bro. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. I am so far. I'm just looking at a few things real quick. If anybody watched any of the game, bro, man, anybody got a chance to watch any of the replay, bro? I watched a few plays, I watched a few content creators today, bro. It's kind of hard, bro. Like, it wasn't, as far as content creators, not really. But as far as the ESPN for me, bro, ESPN was kind of tripping me out. Like, all the reporters and everything, man, it was a trip. I don't know if anybody else seen the same thing that I did. What I seen, bro, was weird. A lot of people weren't giving the Raiders the props for winning. You know what I mean? What they were doing was basically basing everything off of the Chiefs not doing what they're normally known to do. For me, bro, like, I kind of tripped out on that whole thing, bro. Like, it just drove me insane that they can never ever give us the fucking props that we're supposed to get. You know what I'm saying? I never got why they hated us so much. You know what I mean? I understand, like, you know, the mystique of the Raiders for, like, back in the days, for years and stuff like that. And we've always been that team that I think everybody wants to be like. You know what I mean? So I tripped out, bro. I tripped out because I was watching, who was it? I watched the only one that actually, like, even shout out Gabe, bro. The only one that actually even gave us any kind of props was fucking Rich Eisen. But even some of his you know, co-hosts and whatever, they were all basically saying, well, the Kansas City ain't what they used to be. They're not this, they're not that, whatever, man. It was kind of like, that was kind of what I took away from the whole win today, man. I watched some of Aiden O'Connell's play, some of the play calling, you know what I mean? It was a trip, bro. For me, it was just a little different. Because it just didn't seem like we could get it together. We couldn't get that rhythm going. And it's crazy because Aiden O'Connell goes up and down, bro. It's like, man, it's like the stock exchange, bro. He's up and down. Some days you're good, some days you're bad, bro. But I'm going to get to the chat real quick, and then we'll get into it, and then I'll start just pulling up whatever you guys want to talk about till the boys pull up. Raider Paul, what's going on? Salute, bro. Raiders, what's going on, bro? Daniel, what's going on, brother? Salute to you. Hopefully you're having a good one. OJ, what's up, bro? Hey, I seen your post on IG, bro. Hopefully you and your family had a good Merry Christmas, bro. I see the little man on the, you know, riding on that two-wheeler. You know what I'm saying? I see him, bro. Shit, Penny showing love. Rafa, what's going on, brother? Hopefully, salute to you, bro. Hopefully you're having a good one. Raider Pete, what's going on? Penny showing some love for show. Anything can happen. Everything can go our way, but beating K Shitty is sweet. Yeah, bro. That to me was kind of how would you say it? It was it was like a relief, bro. Like I was saying, since McDaniels left, it feels like just this different vibe, different feel. I watched some of the press conferences. Some of the guys were actually saying some good shit about our possible head coach. You know what I mean? He's right now 4-3 as a Raider head coach, man. So we still got 2 more games, but yeah, shit, man, it's gonna be crazy. Milko Beasley, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good one. Job, what's up, bro? He says, if I ever hear Harbaugh's name, I'm going through a damn window, bro. Don't do that because it's gonna probably get pulled up. All excuses for K Shitty. Yup, I hear that shit, bro. Pena, we know Raiders. That's all that matters. Yes, sir. Our bloodthirsty dogs were on them, and I'll play them. Yeah, I agree, bro. I really, really agree on that shit, bro. Salute to you guys, man. Wild Turkey, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, brother. Hopefully you're having a good one. Turkey, you're on the East Coast out there, right? I swear you said that. But yeah, so it's nice though. But shit, you think the ride home, Kelsey played Shake It Off? Shout out to Samoa Raider, bro. If you go to Samoa Raider, man, he had this funny ass video. I sent it to all my family, bro. We're dying laughing. Hey, I started thinking about The Rock when he was singing that shit. That shit was funny as hell. Shit, Deloney's money. What's going on, bro? Salute to you, brother. Hopefully you're having a good one, bro. Wild Turkey showing some love. Sean Johnson in the building. What's going on, brother? Salute. Everyone showing love. Sean. Oh yeah, Missouri. Yeah, so you in KC, bro. So man, if I'll be wearing all my Raider shit all the fucking time, bro. Like I'll be wearing any Raider shit that I didn't have, I will wear it. Get shit from Amazon, fucking saying I put the flags out. I'll do all that shit. Low, shout out Raider Pete. Low says right here, it says every replay of Jack staring down Kermit for the Pixies gives me the goosebumps. Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Like they have the close up. Man, it was funny as shit, bro, that he went to go give it to the kid and took that shit back. That shit was hella funny, bro. John Raider says right here, AP's bring the Raider way back. Fear, toughness, smart football. Patrick Mahomes faces that. Says it all. Says it all. Do not scared. And that's the Raider way. John Madden said, yeah, we play dirty. What you going to do about it? Yep. They brought the intensity. What did he say? He said it brought intensity, the fire, and the grit. He said some crazy shit, bro. I've watched so much shit today. But so what's going on, bro? Salute to you, brother. Hopefully having a good one, bro. I know me and So were playing fucking Call of Duty. We're going to get on. I'm going to get on after this shit, bro. For sure. Malcolm Coos, that's another guy I was going to talk about. And I was watching a lot of Max Crosby's film too, bro. That guy. Malcolm Kuntz has came out of fucking nowhere, bro. Pain and Violence. There you go. Pain and Violence. There you go. Malcolm Kuntz came out of nowhere, bro. Max Crosby since week 8 for the Raiders, 74 pressures, 14 sacks, 17 tackles for losses, 32 quarterback hits, 4 forced fumbles, and 43 elite. Yeah, both of them, man, together, bro. They're dope as fuck. Oh shit, we got Gravy in the building. Let me set this up real quick. Gravy, let me know when you're ready, brother. Pain and Violence. There you go. Chris, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, brother. So, I got some stuff for the Chiefs fans at work, bro. Hey, I'd wear slippers. I'd wear anything Raiders just to piss them off. You ready, Gravy? All right. Gravy's in the building. All right. What's going on, Gravy? Thank you for pulling up late. You're fired.
I was sitting there just enjoying the commentary that my boy was doing without stuttering. It was amazing, bro. I sat there for 10 minutes in awe hearing you.
Stop it.
Hearing your gospel, and I was like, damn, bro, he got it. Without one stutter, it was good.
Yeah, but I thank you, appreciate it. I was stuttering like a motherfucker. Like,
what's up?
While in the show me state, I'm going back to show the silver and black pride to them some sore losers. Yep, yes sir. The damn right, Raider Pete. He says, like strawberry steak and gravy. Ah, fucking Soul. See, Soul likes you, doc. Fucking, we're talking about the fucking you forgot to replace a kicker. That's what he said he fucked up on. Shit.
Soul gets your time, bro. Soul gets all your time, bro.
Yeah, relax. Shit. Mark Davis needs a shout out. John Raider. John Raider says Mark Davis just needs to hire a OC get a quarterback and fight it out with Aiden. That's about it. Yeah, I agree, bro. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't see this is the thing. When it comes down to Mark Davis actually hiring, bro, I don't want him hiring nobody. I want him to make one good hire and let that guy put his staff together and start building from that point forward, personally. Because Mark Davis is a great businessman. He even said that. I think it was All In Raiders that said that he had a conversation with them, and one of the statements was he's not obviously like, football savvy. He kind of agreed to it. You know what I mean? And I think the article or what the conversation went on was saying that he wants to hire the people that are going to be football part of operations, bro. So that's what we need. We need to go from general manager. And I've been saying that shit for a minute too. We need to get a general manager to put everything into place for everything else to like start working. You know what I mean? So like what I mean by that is that the general manager picks the head coach. General manager picks, the offensive coordinator puts the players in place and lets the coach do the coaching. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So shit. I'll say this one right here. Jack Jones since joining the Raiders, week 11, 239 snaps, 20 tackles, 2 tackles for losses, 2 interceptions, 2 pass breakups, and 2 touchdowns. 18 targets, 11 receptions, only allowed 78 yards, 31.5 QBR allowed. Shit, that's what's up. We got Gabe in the building. Gabe is in the building now too. Sweet. Let me get to these guys and we'll get to you guys, bro.
You didn't get that excited when I showed up, bro. Fuck, man. What's up?
Oh, relax. Okay, hold on. Yo, there's a special guest, man. You see him every week. I wish that he would be here. Like, I wish he would just be live all day long. The homie Grady.
Damn right.
Sheldon, what's going on, bro? Salute to you, brother. Salute. House Junkies, what's going on, bro? Well, I'll tell you, I got some pictures printed today of a Raider baby and a Chiefs baby sitting on each other's. There you go. Shit. So Mark did that once. Reggie hired Dennis Allen, aka his guy. Yeah, that's true too. I hear you. Sharp City, what's going on, bro? Let me catch up to everybody real quick. AP, that's my coach. Yep. Jack Henner, hopefully you're having a good one, brother. Salute to you. AP hasn't earned the job. Oh shit. Little pushback. Let's go. He still needs to win out.
Who said that?
So. Oh, AP has earned the job. I apologize. Has earned. Okay. All right, I'm about to do right now.
Eddie was about to be like, keep that shit over there.
Get your shit right.
My bad, bro.
Hear all this hardball shit again.
Hey, that's a good question. I don't even know, bro. But anyways.
What is that?
No, Jiffy Casey. He's saying, wonder what happened to him. Damn, Lloyd trying to get me into some action. Bro. I got you, dog.
We're about to roll up to Arizona, homeboy. We're about to roll up to Arizona.
Hey, me and so we're having a conversation, bro. He'll meet you with a little banger. I mean, he'll meet you with the lights on. We're talking about some shit. But yeah, he'll meet you with the lights on, bro.
That's your guys' little special thing. I don't want to be involved in that, bro.
No, I'm just saying. The
lights on and off. I don't know. That's all right. It's all right.
Body, bro.
It's all right. Hey. It's all right. That's you.
Oh, this guy wants to bust him in the ass, and you're telling me I was saying you keep the lights on for you.
That's you and Soul's little private time.
Yeah, you're getting so into some shit today.
I know, bro.
My bad, so you good.
He's all, whoa.
What you guys been talking about? Just getting into it right now, or what?
We're just getting into it, brother. We're just getting into it.
Yeah, I was running late, bro, and I was just admiring the commentary that Lo was doing for about 10 minutes. I was just in awe, man, looking at my TV saying, oh shit, I gotta get on. And he was getting busy, bro. He was getting busy. I was running late too, Gabe.
I was just rushing home too, yeah.
How you guys doing, man? You guys, day go good? Everything good?
Yeah, chilling, man. Hell yeah, man. Fucking just watching, just fucking taking a look at all the little YouTube clips of and little do we know it, it's everything Chiefs, you know what I mean? But I really don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? They'll say like the only one I think that said something like positive was just I loved it too, dog. It was James Jones, man. When you hear him yell Raiders on on speak and shit. Oh no, you know what? The whole I like Skip. I hate Skip. Like I don't really like Skip's takes, bro, like too much or anything. But Skip this morning, dog, spoke highly of the Raiders, dog. You know what I mean? When he covered them and shit like that, he spoke real highly of the Raiders, of Al Davis. So I'll shout out to Skip Bayless for that. You know what I mean? I mean for that shit, I'll props him up. But for a lot of other shit, he's a clickbait motherfucker. But he spoke, he spoke like from memories type shit, with Al, and he sounded genuinely like happy that we won yesterday, dog. That was pretty cool.
And Keyshawn and fuck this. They dig the Raiders.
Yeah.
Well, they all want AP as a coach.
Yeah, they all want AP as a coach, and that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I seen what Skip said too, bro. I agree with you, but everybody else was on the point that the KC was on the downfall. That's why they lost. You know what I mean? But they did say that the defense was clicking. But I once they try to push that narrative.
Quick. They just go real quick into it. Oh, the defense played great though for the Raiders and all this stuff, which is cool. But the whole segment is of the Chiefs. You know what I mean? So it's like
exactly.
But I mean, I was expected. You know what I mean? I expected it last time. Wasn't no surprise. Didn't upset me at all. Nothing. I was just like, yeah, you guys are gonna catch on, motherfuckers. You guys are gonna catch on sooner or later. And because this team is different, man. And
everything was like, everything we gave, everything was like, what's wrong with the Chiefs? What's going on with the Chiefs now? You know, they got beat by the Raiders. Nothing giving the Raiders no props. It's just
I did like
something's wrong with the Chiefs.
A couple of them did say like that they didn't just try to blame the receivers. Like at least that, you know what I mean? I know they didn't talk about the Raiders, but at least they were fucking, talking down on Mahomes, not fucking praising them like all the time. You know what I mean? Like they were telling them like, shit. Even yesterday, even Mahomes looked shook. You know what I mean? Mahomes looked shook. That whole team looked shook. You know what I mean? So it's like, and the Raiders did that to him. I know that it's been happening for a couple weeks now, but I think we put that like we just put everybody on notice on ourselves. You know what I mean? Some people, but like. Put them like we made everybody notice that nah, bro, they ain't the juggernauts that everybody was expecting them to be or whatever, coming off of a Super Bowl, you know what I mean, and shit like that. So nah, fuck that.
I know what it was. I know what it was, bro. He said, "Man, I gotta deal with this Koontz dude, Crosby." And this number 9 motherfucker bugging me, coming up the middle, getting my ass. I don't know why. I don't know how I'm saying that, but
did you just give Tyreek? No, say his name. Say his name.
I don't know why. I don't know, man. Hold up.
Say his name. I want you to say his name. You gotta say his name.
Hold up.
Number 9 was in that ass up the middle.
I like it. I like it. 9. Boy, like he's getting better.
Getting a little bit of props on. They had the dude playing back at linebacker. Playing back with Diablo at linebacker. So I'm like, that's what he's saying now. He's like, damn, with Koontz and number 9 and Crosby and a big fucker that's gonna play nose guard for at least 5 years. Oh, he got something to worry about. Koontz was all over his ass. So
that's what I'm saying. I think he can make that transition, I think, a lot easier than what they try to do with Cleveland. I think this is the actual guy that they could probably make that transition with. Like, he has that versatility to probably make that transition. Cleveland was a little bit, he was smaller. Was it, he was less in just smaller, you know what I mean? Total. And then he had to gain pounds. Like, this guy, he's big enough to where if he puts on a little bit of pounds, his body, his frame can still carry that shit. You know what I mean? Like nothing, bro. Like, and it's just, I think he can make that transition easier. I mean, it's not. I mean, I would say like we hit it by accident because of Koontz's emergence. But hey, man, if he goes in the middle and he plays his ass off, fuck it. I mean, that's cool.
I don't have no problem. I don't have no problem with changing my ways with that dude. You know? Now he's doing something to say, hey, look, he's deserving of that pick. You know what I mean? He's causing havoc in the middle. That's exactly what you look at the way our secondary was, bro. Yeah. Just with him right there in the middle of the fit, just like him and his pass rush. Look how successful our secondary was, bro.
That secondary played the ass off, man. I like it. I like that secondary, what they're building there, though. Like Jack Jones.
Way easier with that front like that, bro. Way easier.
Oh, yeah.
You know, who was that one guy? Robinson we picked up. 97. That's a big ass
97
dude.
Or 77?
97.
77 is fucking Mumford.
Yeah, no, but 97, that motherfucker's a big ass dude, bro. And he was applying
getting in there too. He was
applying some pressure too.
Fucking pause. He's a big ass motherfucker and he was getting in there. Oh shit.
He was getting in there.
He came in and we ain't got no uniform for you, bro. So just try to fit and try to squeeze in this one. That motherfucker was all like this, like Low, like when Low came out in high school. Like he came out like this, dude, with little wide receiver pads on. He was like big as fuck, like that. I said, God damn, who's this monster? He funny, dude.
That's funny as shit. Hey, look it. Gravy.
Oh, what's up, Mike G? Oh man,
Robinson, man. He was applying some pressure. Shout out to John, bro. I seen this shit too right here, bro. He said that guy fucking for Ben Johnson or Jim John, whatever the fuck his name, he wants fucking 8-year full deal. That motherfucker's talking about he's coming out. He wants the bigger, like one of the bigger deals as offensive coordinator coming into for a head coach position, bro. I'm cool off that.
Who? What? Wait
that one guy, Ben Johnson, Jim Johnson, whatever the fuck his name is, coming out of fucking Detroit. They're saying that he wants.
The offensive coordinator.
Yeah. He wants a max contract, bro. We ain't doing that shit.
Well, he can stay a fucking offensive coordinator.
Damn,
go somewhere that's gonna be desperate for like a coach, dog. Because I think we have somebody that's, I think, to me, you know what I mean, should have it penciled in already. But you know what I mean, I think we're still gonna probably wait till the end of the season, you know what I mean, to probably announce it. But because I think like. Somebody made a good point today when I was listening to all those shits. Like, I think maybe Mark already has it, you know, drawn up. You know what I mean? Like I think there's a possibility of Mark already having it drawn up, but I don't think he wants to mess up the chemistry right now. Like, I think they're playing their asses off because they want to get him the job. You know what I mean? And I think like it might be a little letdown. It might, you know, it could work both ways. You know what I mean? Because if they say like today, they, you know, tomorrow morning wake up and it says, you know, Antonio Pierce has been named coach. It could work two ways, bro. Like it could be to where the guys are like, fuck yeah, you know what I mean? Now, you know, we're not gonna let you down, you know what I mean? But you know, we're human beings, dog. You know what I mean? When something like that happens, you know, when you're running on a high like this, it could have a letdown. You know what I mean? It could have a letdown, and it could be like guys, you know, let off the pedal a little bit. You know what I mean? So I would probably, you know, wait maybe to the end of the season, no matter what anyway. You know what I mean? Even if it's already probably, you know, like that he probably is penciled in or whatever. Just I think it's a good idea to wait till the end of the season, even though like I don't see no hurry in naming him, you know, taking that interim tag off right now. When we still have something to play for, you know what I mean? I still think that like they'll play with some urgency still. You seen it on Saturday, you seen it on Monday, bro. You've seen that shit. You know what I mean? So I think that playing in the back of their heads is gonna have us playing with our fucking heads on fire still. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I think that's gonna be good, man. I think it's gonna still be a good day. But I do think that AP will be day after the season, or playoffs or not. I think he will be named head coach, though.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. My opinion. I'm coming to the point to where I'm okay with it, and I would rather go this route than any other route, bro. I mean, but yet at the same time, I personally don't know all the guys that are out here ready for, you know, the head coaching positions. I don't know who's a possibility, what their winning record is, what their background is. But coming from what we came from, with the way the whole side of the field looks now, with everybody in there, how Bo's up in the fucking booth, Graham's over there. It's just the different field, the way they're playing, bro. it's different. It's a totally different team with the same fucking players. And it's, for me, bro, like, I'm excited about it, bro. Like, it just shows that there's so much upside to this. With fucking McDaniels, the way they fucking did it, bro, it looked like there was no going back. Like, even Bolden, bro. Even Bolden, you know what I mean? We're talking all that shit. He could be a valuable player just coming in, playing a couple spots and doing what he's doing, bro. Like, there's certain players that they brought in, Abdullah too. Like, and then even look at fucking Zeus, bro. That's another good number 2 option, bro. There's so many different aspects of this, but all these guys want to play for this guy. And when you do that, bro, man, bro, you can be successful. Like, I don't know. I don't want to work somewhere, play somewhere, work somewhere, or play somewhere that you know what I mean? That it just like, Jack Johnson did say that shit. He was like, some people are just overbearing. He goes, man, we've been doing this shit for years. You know what I mean? He goes, just let us play our game. Let us do us. Let us be us. You know what I'm saying? You know? And I agree, bro. I agree. So, yeah. Sorry about that, but yeah. Just little rant, you know?
Little rant right there. You're a good little rant there.
Yes, sir. Josh says, yeah, I give it a head coach 8-year deals rather to keep the AP 3-year $10 million deals for Jacobs $10 million, $3 million. Yeah, that's pretty much where everything's at right there, bro. See, that's another thing too. We can look into it, but I still would like to see Josh Jacobs come in and do his thing, bro. But his injury might be bigger than what we might be thinking. You know what I mean?
He got a quad injury, bro. That just lingers.
Yeah,
that just lingers. Unless he broke his leg, you know that. You know,
I heard AP saying quad. Did you guys watch the AP presser today in the morning?
I watched some of it. I was just kind of busy and shit.
They said that Jacobs was like ready to go. Like he went out and tested it and stuff like that. But I think he said more of a protecting himself, protecting him. You know what I mean? That's kind of why they didn't start Colton Miller too, because you know what I mean. He was like kind of like lingering, so he wanted to protect the players. You know what I mean? Plus, you know what I mean, we're in the evaluation kind of stage a little bit too. You know what I mean? So I think that kind of played to that call, especially with Zeus playing good. Especially with Zeus playing good last week. I think they had a little bit of confidence in him this week. You know what I mean? And he paid off, bro. And I think that was a much needed extra week for Jacobs. You know what I mean? Now you got a 2-headed monster back there, bro. Because now I think he's gonna steal some carries from. He's gonna steal some carries from Jacobs, where I think it's gonna make Jacobs more effective, bro. Like he's gonna be going in there knowing that, you know, he's going to have to be going probably run for run, not run for run, because I still think that Jacobs will probably get the majority of the carries, but I still think he's going to steal some carries with the performances that he's put up the last 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Zamir. And then, so with that, I think is going to make Jacobs run harder, and I think he's going to be more fresh. You know what I mean? More fresh for when he does need to go in there and run harder. So I think, you know, it's going to play good in these last 2 games, you know what I mean? So because you know what I mean, being able to, you know, could go in there and have a backup like Zamir, bro, that what he's done. And I've been one to, you know, talk down on Zamir, you know what I mean? But last 2 weeks, I think he showed the nation, bro, like he could be an effective back, dog. Like he could be a real effective back in this league, bro. 145 yards. That ain't nothing to you know, fucking sneeze at, bro. You know what I mean? That's a hell of a fucking game in this day and age of football, bro. You know what I mean? So,
and especially, what is it, the number 2 defense, number 3 defense or something like that? To do that?
These are 4.
Number 4? Okay, well, top 5 defense. Top 5 defense to do that, yeah.
Top 5 rush.
Oh, the thing that impressed me, like, the thing that I seen this morning, bro, like, that fucking had me like, oh, that's it, bro. Like, AP has to be the fucking coach. The thing that had me in that presser is when he said, like, oh, fucking when Illuminor went down, they didn't know who they were gonna put in, right? Like, and they didn't have to say nothing. Nobody had to say nothing. Colton Miller with a fucking bad shoulder ran over there, grabbed his helmet, he said, I'm ready. Mm-hmm. I'm ready to go in, dog. Like, without AP having to say anything, dog. And I think that in itself is like just like a microcosm of what's, like, you know what I mean? What's been happening since he took over, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he's
microcosm.
Has these guys basically playing his ass off, ready to run, literally ready to run through a wall for him, bro. Like, when you're hurt, and you go out there, you see a guy go down, and you run out there without having your number being called. You just go out there and take the initiative yourself and fucking say, I'm going in. Bro, that right there is a like the biggest like, oh shit, you know what I mean? These dudes are these players really believe in this dude, dog. Like, so I think that right there was just like, I was already on the boat of to get him in here, but just like those little things, bro, and like just watching like the mic'd up shit from like last week. He is in the play calling, dog. He's in there, you know, putting his 2 cents in the play calling. Like, I want to run the ball right here. Can we run the ball right here? You know what I mean? Saying those type of shit. Like, we need to run the ball right here, and if we run it and he gets it, we run it again. You know what I mean? And that was like the game against the Giants. You know what I mean? His first game, like, bro, I think he's a natural born leader, like they say, bro. And I think he's starting to just everything he says, bro. Like, I know that sometimes it could be fucking wolf tickets or whatever like that, but he's shit on the field. This ain't nothing like that's just being talk. This is not just talk. You know what I mean? He's actually having these guys back up his talk. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that right there is just he's my coach. Like, fuck, if they don't fucking make him the coach, bro, I'm gonna be pretty upset.
Yep.
I think, bro, that he's saying the things. To me, he's saying the things that other coaches want to say, but they're limited in saying. You know what I mean? He's going out there saying, "Fuck this," you know, we got to go out there and kick that ass or whatever. You know what I mean? But them other coaches got to maintain, and other coaches in the league, they got to maintain and be up front and answer all these questions. You go, I don't care. We're gonna run the ball, try to stop it.
It's a breath of fresh air because the way he's coming, like the way you're saying, is like today's society is so sensitive. Oh well, you know what the fact is, and no, like, man, we got to go over here, fuck these dudes up. Like, this is what we got to do. This is a violent sport. We got to be in this motherfucker. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of shit. That's the type of shit that we need. Like, even in society, bro. Like, we need some tough motherfuckers to be like, all right, let's go clean this shit up. Let's go get this shit done. What are we sitting here bullshitting about? You know what I mean? That's the type of mentality. That's a fucking Raider, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a fucking Raider. And that's what it's always been, bro. And then he's bringing that back, bro, and that feeling and everything like that. Everyone could be themselves and just do what the fuck they need to do. Do your job and get it done. Like, it was.
This fool even had the media. This fool even had the media on their toes this morning, dog. Like, they asked the question. He's like, do you remember do you know they asked the question, right? And he was like, do you know when the last time the Raiders did that? And he's like, I think it's been done only like 10 years ago in the league. Yeah, but the Raiders. And the fool like was thinking about it, and he said, never. And he's all, know your history. He's all trivia. I'll throw it back at you. You know what I mean? And he was like, he was keeping the media on their toes, dog. Like, he was like, it's just, I don't know, man. AP, I think he's that like he's last couple weeks, bro. Like, it's just made me believe that he could be the guy to take over this team, bro. Like, we need a breath of fresh air. You know what I mean? And I think he's it.
I think when he got schooled by Andy Reid the first time, and then that wasn't schooling as far as coaching is concerned, is that he said, I need to be myself. I can't be this robotic type thing. In the norm, coaches he needs to be myself. And then players dig that shit, bro. Players dig when you cuss back and, well, fuck you too. You know, players like that. You know what I mean? Just like Jack Jones was. You don't know what he was saying to Jack Jones. Jack Jones was probably saying, "Man, this motherfucker, we'll go pop them." You know what I mean? It just he knows what's up with them players, and that's it. So that's a breath of fresh air, man. When you can talk to your players like that without getting them upset, but you're on the same vibe. Well, go get that fool then instead of talking. Quit talking to the fool. Hit his ass. You know, blow him up. Then he does it. Then you're happy with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Joe always said this yesterday too. He's transparent, honest. He goes, I fuck with him because the fact that he got emotional after the game, that's what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it's supposed to be. Yeah. You're gonna see it. And then
what Gabe was talking about a couple minutes ago with the Josh Jacobs thing. It's like there's two ways I see in that game. There's two ways I see in that with Jacobs. Either, you know, he's hurt and he needs rest, but we're not mathematically, booming up into the playoffs. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
they're saving him to have him bounce, so he's not damaged goods. Because he didn't have the he didn't have the year he did last year. So
but he kind of
he's
like
earning
he's
earning the money he should have.
I think that's what AP's like first day in, you know what I mean? He said the Raiders, the Josh Jacobs is, how with the Raiders roll, you know what I mean? And when Josh Jacobs running the ball, the Raiders are winning, you know what I mean? And that was like his first presser. And then I think today he kind of like reiterated that with, when they asked him about Zamir and shit like that, he kind of said, don't get it twisted. You know what I mean? Josh is still the guy. You know what I mean? Like he said,
he did say that, yeah.
Josh is still the guy. But but Zamir, when you play good, you're gonna get reps. You know what I mean? When you can produce on the field and you can play good, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If you're gonna get reps. You know what I mean? So that's why I think he's gonna steal reps from him. I mean, I think this week will be a big teller if like what if they are kind of saving him, kind of to be healthy for the offseason for maybe try to offload him or whatever. But I think that even in that first presser, he also, after he said that when Josh Jacobs is running, the Raiders are winning, he also said, Josh Jacobs is a Raider and he's gonna be a Raider. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that will be one of his kind of like first moves, because like I don't know if I think that they have a great relationship together, bro. Like I was watching that shit right before, like an hour or two ago. The little thing that they is on the Raiders fucking network thing. On YouTube.
The press conference.
No, it was
after game.
Yeah, like from when he started, when he started with in the Giants game, they have like a little thing. Seen it. Yeah, they have a little thing it's like a
mini documentary type of
movie. Yeah, but it's like they're just showing. You know what I mean? It was pretty good.
So each week they add another one to it.
Yeah, this one was good. They pretty much, highlighted when the first two games that he coached, you know what I mean, and then like against the Giants and the Jets, bro, and how he came in, you know what I mean, with those messages and shit like that. And I don't know, bro, we're starting to fucking actually like take that message and apply it, dog, because it's not a fucking a message on deaf ears, you know what I mean, like deaf ears, you know what I mean. So it's like. And that's what I think the problem was with the last dude that was here. You know what I mean? His message was, it started getting watered down.
I'm not, Zeus had a good game, but don't expect that every game. You got to give credit to the offensive line that opened them holes, because them holes were gaping. He was running through.
He was running. He was. Don't say gaping.
It was gaping. There was big assholes he was running through, bro.
Big assholes?
That's the way. That's the way. Big assholes. Big assholes. That's no pause. That's football talk.
Whoa. Hey.
Run it up in there.
Running up in that ass. Running up in that B gap.
In the B gap.
You know what I mean? That's what he was doing. You got to give him credit. Bro. The offensive line did real good for him.
Shit, Joel, see, I didn't care during the game, but Jack Jones was mad because KC player snatched his mouth. Yeah, I seen that, and then that's what he pissed off, and that's why he punched him in his face. Yeah. He was staring down. He was staring down. Fucking what you call it, bro? But yeah, that shit's funny.
Some people could take that shit serious, bro, because a mouthpiece could be the reason why you get a concussion or not. You know what I mean? Yeah. So some people take that shit serious as fuck.
Yep. Shit. Arkham shows some love. Arkham says right here, he says, I wanted Harbaugh, but Coach AP has won my vote over. He's exactly what we need to bring the Raiders, bring back that.
What?
Yep. Yeah. Shout out Arkham, bro.
I drove with this dude for 4 hours from LA to Fresno, back to Fresno to LA, and that's all this dude talked about was fucking Harbaugh, and now he changes his mind right now. Bullshit.
I think it's obvious. I think it's because it's obvious. Like you can see it, bro. Like if you've been watching especially the last two games, you know what I mean. I mean, and I know Arkham watches every game. You know what I mean? Fucking or at the game. You know what I mean? So I think like I think the everybody was kind of on the what is he gonna do when he first came in type shit. You know what I mean? And I think that was early. And I think when you guys drove to fucking to LA, I think that was that was still what I think.
Daniels
was still the coach, right?
Yeah, he was on the sideline by himself. There was nobody around him, no nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I think he was kind of had that in mind with that, like, because nobody really expected that from AP. First year coach, you gotta kind of test the water, see, and then he won his first 2 games, then had the rocky road, went the 3-game losing streak, and now, bro, it's just what I mean. They picked it up again for him. You know what I mean? And I just think that being 4-3, you know what I mean, and with this team, dog, you know what I mean. I just think that he has them learning on the fly and winning games while doing it. You know what I mean? This team's just gonna get better.
Yeah, I agree.
Did coach got us last year with that Saturday shit?
Yeah. So
just Saturday's only win last year.
Yeah,
only win.
Did they bring Matty Ice up to 48-year-old Matty Ice?
He ran the ball. Remember, like he ran the ball in the fourth quarter for like a 30-40 yard rush.
Yards, yeah.
Fucking Matty Ice, bro.
Matty Ice.
Fucking what the fucking
Look at Gabe's face. He was mad as
that shit. Oh, so like I could catch that motherfucker, bro. Like, oh my.
And you just had back surgery too. Still catch that motherfucker.
Yeah. Fucking slow as molasses and shit, and these motherfuckers let him run 40 fucking yards.
Fucking soul. He looked like the white Mike Vick.
They clocked him at 2.5 miles an hour on that one. 35 yards. How slow is our defense there?
The white Mike Vick.
Bro, that shit was horrible, bro. That game had me fucking mad, bro. I was like, you guys are gonna let this, and then even that one and the Rams game, bro. When you let Baker come in on 2 days preparation and beat us.
I was there.
I was there too. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, we were there. Fuck, bro. I was pissed. I was hella pissed. I was high as hell too.
And I felt that game. It was one of those games where we were winning 16-3, but they like you had the feeling
Here comes Baker.
Like, especially after they went when they made that 16-10, I was like, oh shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
About Baker Mayfield, man, signing with the Raiders, bro. What do you think about that, bro?
Hey, so we're only gonna do an hour show today, bro, because I got to take off since you guys were late and I was playing. No, hey, so
I don't like Baker too much, bro, but like he showed out this year, man. He showed out this year.
I told you.
But I mean, you know my plan. You know what my plan is. Yeah, we need that rookie quarterback. I think we need that, and we just need a hit on that guy, man. Like we can't fucking be this. We can't continue to be this. And I think this new change, this new added fucking energy in the building, bro. I think that it's that time, bro. I think we're gonna get back to, if we hit on a quarterback, bro, like that's the one thing I think we've been missing in this organization since, like, I know Carr came in here, played solid a couple years, you know what I mean, and all that stuff. But I think if we hit on a quarterback and he's the guy for the next 10 years, bro, I think we're gonna be on.
Cash was good, bro.
Fucking good. Like we're gonna have
drink it again. Cash must be in that bottle.
Cash must be in that boat again, like the early 2000s type shit, like the late 90s, early 2000s type of team, bro. I could see that happening again, especially with this defense. If we just hit on that quarterback, that rookie quarterback will put us over the top, bro. I think. That and Jaden.
We let that old white head wiggle on us last season.
Bro, if we get Jaden and keep AP, damn, bro, like that's a dream scenario right there for me.
Yeah. So check this out.
Of course, offensive coordinator. We got to get an adequate offensive coordinator for sure.
So this is the thing. So check this out.
I think if we get Johnny Fields, if we get Fields and AB, we'll be on a ride.
Bro. Chip Kelly has ties.
I'm not gonna say no that it wouldn't happen. Like we wouldn't be good. We would be good. I think it'll put a little bit of a hamper on our maybe on our other free agencies, but I still think we'll be good because this defense is already ready. You know what I mean? I was more on the tip before because I think like we still needed maybe some more pieces, but I think we could draft those. You know what I mean? And like with this defense, and if you hit some studs in the draft, you could do it. But like my ideal situation is, of course, do that because then you could go over the top on the defense. You could go over the top on the defense and spend that money otherwise, and just get this team even better. But I'm not totally opposed to the Fields thing. Like it's not something that's gonna make this team worse. That's for sure. It's gonna make this team a lot better on the offensive side.
So I got a question for you, and it has to do with this right here. It's crazy that Cash Lord might be on the same wavelength than I'm on. I'm not trying to piss anybody off, but I do have an honest question. Three quarters, bro, and one completed pass.
Oh yeah, I'm my take. I want another quarterback.
Oh yeah, no. But what I'm saying is,
I think Aiden's going to play a big role in this team. Like I've been saying, I still think Aiden's going to play a big role in this team, dog. But as a backup.
But my question is, moving forward to these next two games, do we go to our backup?
I don't think it's too late for that now. I think barring injury, it's his last two games, though.
Okay. I was gonna bring it up because I was saying, and I'm not saying Hoyer.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Hey, if you think different, tell me what you think, bro. Like shit.
So for me, like
you said three things. That's only two.
Okay, so yeah. So I'm sitting there really, really looking at it, bro, and I'm just taking this take where, you know what, because 3 quarters, bro, no pass completed. Adams had a few drop balls, whatever, whatnot. It's a change of pace. I think their defense isn't really going to be all that difficult for Adams to get open or whatever not. So we might have that opposite kind of effect that Aiden's been doing, the up and down. The stock market effect, or it's a stripper effect, whatever. Up the pole, down the pole, up the pole, down the pole. Anyways, but what I'm saying is, if we really go get a shot into getting into this playoffs, we need a good quarterback, bro, a decent quarterback that can get us moving. I don't know if it's a good move, but we might have to look at fucking Jimmy G, bro. I'm just looking at it from afar because at least he can make some completions. At least he can make some.
All right, Gabe, we're done hearing that nonsense. So I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Come on back, brother. I can't hear. I couldn't stand listening to that shit. What's wrong with you?
I'm just saying, bro. Fucking 3 quarters, no passes completed. Fucking 0 yards, bro.
Okay, what were we doing? What were we doing besides that?
We ran the ball, bro.
We ran the fucking ball. Okay, that offsets it.
No,
come on, man. Man, you made my side hurt, man. You made my side hurt.
I think my thinking behind it was more of like, I think we gotta see if I still think there's in play, you know what I mean? Because as much as I want a new quarterback, you know what I mean, that might not be with the organization. I don't know, who knows? That might not be with the organization. But I still think like they're heavily invested still in him in the evaluation thing. They still want to see what he has, you know what I mean? Especially coming off of that type of game, when you don't make a completion in 3 quarters. I mean, is that going to continue, in the first quarter of next game? Like, I still think we got to see that, you know what I mean? So, like, everything is important, I think, in his evaluation, for especially these last 2 games. We got to see, because I think we got to make that call. And for me, that call's already made. Like, we needed another quarterback, but they might still have some questions, maybe, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I still think just little things that you hear, even like that, when he was asked questions about that today, AP, like, you can kind of hear he's he obviously knows that it's a rookie quarterback that he's working with, but
he said it.
You could tell that he's little reserved about, maybe him being the future a little bit. Like the way he talks about, he don't talk that same, like he of course it's the same, but like it just sounds a little bit more watered down when he's talking about Aiden, because I think he's too honest. He's honest to a fault. You know what I mean? And I think it shows on his face. And when he talks about Aiden, he could tell, like, I think they're on the same boat. Like they know that they're going to need somebody dynamic back there if they want to take this team to the next level.
They're going to ride with the rookie.
Yeah.
I just want
him to be able to do some shit. I'm sorry, go ahead.
There was a play, bro. I think it was Zeus running or something like that. And Garoppolo was jumping like a motherfucker, supporting his team. That's exactly where he belongs. That's exactly where he belongs. That's what he should be doing. Ruined his teammate. He ain't like Carr sitting down crying like a little bitch. You know what I mean? At the end of the bench.
Or not even there.
He over there. He over there. He's over there supporting his teammates, thinking that, all right, I'm gonna get this young dude under my wing. I'm gonna tell him what's up. You know, that's what I want to see. If you ain't playing, get over there and support your teammate. I seen that, and I said, man, Garoppolo. I thought differently of Garoppolo when I seen that from him. I seen that number 10 jumping around. I said, do we have another number 10 or on defense or something? Or is that Garoppolo? I seen it was Garoppolo. I said, yeah, that's good right there, dude. Supporting the dude. That's good.
See, that's another thing too. And see, that's where I think we will move up. If AP stays, we have a better shot of getting Jaden, I think, personally. I like JD, bro. I'm with JD, and look at the way he's gonna fucking run. I love what Jack Jones said, bro. That just shit stuck in my head. And I said this for a long time, bro. These guys don't need to be micromanaged. They need to be, hey, give me the play. Let me do what the fuck I need to do, so forth and so forth. They're grown men. They're not kids. You know what I mean? Some of these guys are kids coming in playing with some grown-ass men. So the thing is, though, they played this game since they were fucking like 5-6 years old, bro. They know what the fuck to do. They know how to tackle and shit like that, except for some people, Peters. But I'm just saying, it's like for them to let them be them and have their own swag and have their own, I guess, playing style within the system. That's great. That's like basically trying to limit Jordan or some shit like that. You don't do that. I'm not saying anybody's Jordan. I'm just saying in that aspect, you got to let these players play. You know what I'm saying? You got to let them play their game. You know what I mean? Within the system. And that's what he does. So if Jaden comes in, he's going to be able to be like, boom, 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 and get forward with it, because he even actually fucking thanked AP in his fucking trophy fucking ceremony, bro. So, you know.
Man, you don't even know we're going to get Jaden.
And right here, too, look, I think Arkham said, Jaden Daniels in the interview said he prefers Las Vegas, to play too.
Yeah, he did say that.
You can prefer all you want. Matters who picks you.
Oh yeah, that of course. Yeah, hell yeah. Because CJ Stroud said the same thing. CJ Stroud said he wanted to be a Raider too. You know what I mean? So like, and obviously that didn't work out. But I think this year we have a better chance because remember those little reports that McDaniels vetoed that shit. So I think that McDaniels vetoed that shit. Vetoed the trade up to get Stroud.
That's stupid. That just shows you he doesn't know nothing about fucking coaching.
That he pretty much, he overpowered basically Ziegler in that situation.
Hey, what if we bring
Ziegler? I think that was the plan, because I think they knew, getting somebody that wants to be here, and then you bring them in and like that's the first step. You know what I mean? Obviously, them wanting to be here, that's a first good step. You know what I mean? Of course, that's just that's just the first thing of many. But I'm just saying, like, that's a damn good first step, bro. Like people that want that's what you want in the team. You want guys who want to be here. You want to be in this building, want to embrace the fucking the mess, want to embrace the culture and all that stuff. So it's like, I think that with AP, that wouldn't happen this year. Like that if you put that same situation this year with Jaden, I think they make that call.
Yeah, I think that will be the first thing once they assign the head coach, whatever, not depending if it's AP, because they still got to do everything that they need to do. Like Soul said it, and a couple other guys were saying it too. That you have to be able to interview other player coaches and stuff like that. Unless he gets hired, from my understanding, unless he gets hired before the season ends. So if we make it to the playoffs, okay, I don't know if anybody can find this out because I don't know personally. You know what I'm saying? But
I
it's
think if he's on your own team, you can take the intern tag off him, but you have to go through an interview process. We have to interview people,
you can hire from within.
That's after the Super Bowl.
You can hire from within, like now. You would have to do it before the season ends. Like I think that's the way you have to do it. Like, so I think that's if they're gonna take the interim tag off, I think that's the only way they can get around that Rooney Rule type shit where they don't have to bring in nobody because he's hired from within. But if they don't end up going with him, then for sure, like they have to bring in two minorities. You know what I mean? As a part of the Rooney Rule, you know what I mean? They have to bring in two no matter what.
And being that, then if you bring in AP, you gotta figure that Champ has the job too. You gotta figure that.
Yeah.
I mean,
so if you have an administrator and a coach, you get extra picks. They give you
made one of the
picks.
biggest moves this offseason with his hands cuffed. You know what I mean? So, I mean that right there, like, I would want to give him a chance anyway, dog. You know what I mean? Let us see what he could build. You know what I mean? Let's see what finally given a chance to actually be the GM. You know what I mean? An actual, like, the whole keys to the car. You know what I mean? You got the keys to the car, bro. Let's see what you can build. Like, not an assistant, not like a fucking, the assistant GM, and not the guy like a player personnel guy like in Chicago and stuff like that. No, a real GM. You know what I mean? A real GM position. You know what I mean? Where he can actually make the moves that are going to, you know what I mean, set the future for this fucking team, bro.
I think the only thing if AP is coach is gonna be difficult is getting a coordinator that usually good coordinators are gonna be head coaches. So it's gonna be tough for him to get that type coordinator. It's gonna have to be somebody college or lower
Jim Harbaugh. Say like Bill Belichick or Jim Harbaugh go to fucking Washington, right? Shit, I wouldn't mind bringing in fucking Eric Bieniemy and fucking have a all fucking minority coaching staff, bro. Patrick Graham, fucking Eric Bieniemy, AP, and then you got a minority GM too. Shit, that shit be crazy, bro.
So check this out. So the rule, as I'm reading right now, the rule does not apply to an interim head coach. The Rooney Rule.
Yeah.
So the chief NFL spokesman Brian McCarthy told PA it doesn't apply after the conclusion of the team season. The club would have to fulfill the rule hiring a full-time coach. So that's what it is. So I was kind of right, in you know what I mean, in a sense. That's just off the top of my head. You know what I mean? And
they can hire from within. They can hire from within without going through that Rooney Rule.
Only when our season is over, we have to.
Before the season is over.
Yeah, you have to do it before the season is over. Yeah, before the season.
We have to interview. We have to go through the interview process when the season's over.
Yeah.
So if we're say we win this next game, Mark would have to make that call before the Broncos game, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think the league is over the day after, that Monday. I think he would still be able to have a chance after the game. Say like they beat the Broncos, and by a chance we don't get into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So that means our season would be technically over. But he would still be able to take the interim tag off like that night. You know what I mean? If he wanted to.
Yeah.
Well, I think you know what, Gabe? I think they have like a certain date that the season is officially over. From what? You know what I mean? I think.
Yeah, the league year is over on a certain date, but right there, I think what Low read, he said team season.
Team season is over.
Team, I don't know if it's a team or the league or because that's when all coaches. If you go to the Super Bowl and you want to coach,
you're reading the rule right now. Hello?
No. I read
what
was.
If you have a coach that's playing in the Super Bowl? You got to wait till February to interview.
Well, yeah, no. Well, now the new rule is now you have to wait till after the Super Bowl, no matter what. Now, like guys can't go interview during NFC Championship anymore. Like they can't go interview during.
So if AP's not his choice, he has to wait until February, or who? If there's a
No,
coach
no,
out
no,
there
no,
that's
no,
in
no,
the
no, no,
playoffs,
no, no. That's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. If they do not hire him after the team season is over, not the NFL season, the team itself. So, like, say for example, Patriots are out of it. Their shit's over. They have to go through because they don't have an interim head coach. They have to fire Bill Belichick and then go through the process. You know what I mean? After the NFC, because after the championship, you know what I mean? Or I think it's after the AFC and NFC championship.
The only way they would be able to do it is fire Bill Belichick right now and hire somebody from your own staff. That's the only way that would be able to happen. Yeah. Which that's the situation that AP's in right now. You know what I mean? So that's why
if he doesn't hire him right now, he has to wait. He has to wait for the Super Bowl to end before he can make a hire of any of those guys that are in the playoffs.
That is the league's new rule this year. All teams have to wait till after the Super Bowl.
So that's after February. That's when the NFL league season is done after the after the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I think that Monday or that Tuesday, it's season's over. Like everybody goes in, grabs their shit. You know what I mean? Goes to their locker room, clear the locker room.
Have a good night, brother. Yeah.
But yeah, right there.
As of that, bro, that's where we're at with that shit. So that's cool. Trendy is for sure. But so like even if we were to bring in, like Josh saying right here, Eric Bieniemy, OC, AP head coach, Champ Kelly GM, Patrick Graham DM, bro, we can be that is true. That's see now.
You see the KC's offense, how they're struggling. You see how KC's, but the only hire right there would be Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. We keep everybody and we just hire Eric Bieniemy. I mean, that's like, not, and it could be very possible if because there's a lot of talks of Bill Belichick either LA, but there is a lot of talk of him maybe going to Washington because he says he's made it clear a lot of times that he loves the East Coast. He doesn't plan on leaving the East Coast. You know what I mean? So if that plays into it, I mean, Nantucket is damn near close to Washington D.C., bro, and that's where he's from. So it's like I think that could be a destination for him, especially with the new ownership. You know what I mean? They'll be willing to pay him. You know what I mean? They want to make a splash. They want to make a splash though. Like, you know what I mean? That new team, they want to have a splash with the name. Oh no, yeah, that for sure. That for sure. That's why I think it's still a long shot because I think Kraft knows kind of what he has there. I think they kind of been on that tip where they've been trying to battle for a quarterback because their defense is still solid. You know what I mean? They got guys coming back next year. You know what I mean? They could get a quarterback and still and compete next year too, bro. You know what I mean? Draft go out and get like we were talking yesterday. There's gonna be a lot of free agents and receivers. You know, they can very well do that too. And I think they know that in the back of their head. You know what I mean? You get Bill Belichick, another quarterback, they might be able to do something. So I think there's still a long shot of him even leaving the Patriots, but I think there's a good shot of him going to Washington, which that will open up the door for maybe possibly, but there's still that thing that looms in his past, which, you know what I mean, which is why no guy with that type of past has ever been hired. So that could be a mute point, you know what I mean? But it would be fire. It would be fire.
As far as a head coach is concerned. You know what I mean?
I know because like as players, I mean, the players have been brought in here. I mean, case in point, Chandler Jones. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure they knew about his past. You know what I mean? He's had that fucking same charge. You know what I mean? So it's like, you can't be hypocrites. You know what I mean? And say that you don't bring nobody into the organization like that when you fucking signed fucking Chandler Jones, and that's coming back to bite you in your ass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're not going to pay all that.
So that just lets them further know don't do that no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's just being rules.
That just tops it off right there.
Very true.
But you know what? Other thing, guys, you got to worry about too. What makes you think that we can hold on to fucking Graham either? He solidified this defense.
Oh yeah, that's
someone else. He gonna get paid. He gonna get paid.
We're gonna have to do it.
I think they'll hire Graham. Graham will get hired somewhere else, but I think if AP's named the coach I think Patrick Graham's for sure here. You know what I mean? I still think there's a good chance. Who knows about who they bring in? You know what I mean? Because he just has this defense playing on a different level, and you don't want to fuck with that unless you're bringing in some type of fucking guy that's never missed on building a defense. You know what I mean? But who's that? Who are those guys? You know what I mean? You're gonna bring in a fucking. Are you gonna
Because
be able to go?
he's been through Graham has been through the interview process of head coaches, of being a head coach.
Yeah.
So we got him, and then what makes you think saying, "Hey, I built this defense up"? You know, some team wants a defensive coach. You know, them whack ass teams. You know, like Carolina. You know what I mean? Arizona.
Oh, Carolina already said though that they're going. Their next head coach will be highly influenced by Bryce Young. So they're gonna bring in somebody, offensive-minded coach. I think that's Carolina. Their management said that. I mean, no, their ownership said that shit. The ownership said that they're gonna do everything in their power to bring in a coach that's on the same page with offensive-minded and for Bryce Young to like be able to maximize his talents, I guess. But they're gonna have to try to probably bring somebody in for fucking. What are they gonna bring in? The offensive coordinator from Alabama.
Nah,
I don't know if Graham declined it because when you're a intern head coach, that's top notch, bro. That's you know, that's privilege right there, bro. You know, you're next in line. Something happens.
Patrick Graham was on the hot seat. Patrick Graham was on the hot seat at that time too, dog. Like
he probably didn't get nominated. He probably didn't get nominated to be.
I don't think he was asked it. I really don't. I think he was on the hot seat at that time too. He was on the same boat, and then I think that's the reason why AP came in saying what he was saying. Like he kind of put some, like cleared up a lot of things. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, Patrick Graham has been, you know, kind of misrepresented, you know what I mean? It was the other guy, you know what I mean, didn't let, you know, kind of had his hands cuffed, you know what I mean? And I think, you know, he was kind of fighting for his job at that point. Like AP was kind of fighting for Patrick Graham even then, you know what I mean? Like saying like, oh no, it was not his fault, you know what I mean? Like, and kind of like telling us that's why he wasn't, you know, that's why he wasn't promoted. That's why this guy wasn't promoted, like, because.
And AP wasn't the interim coach in the beginning of the season. It was Lombardi. Lombardi was our interim coach. Intern head coach. He was designated that all year for the last 2 years. He was the last 2 years under McDaniel. He was interim head coach.
As an assistant,
assistant head coach.
I was like interim is AP.
Oh my bad. McDaniels would have got fired if we would have kept Lombardi. Lombardi would have had that interim head coach.
You're talking about like if that would have happened before the season. You're talking about if that would have happened before the season started.
Or during the season, we would have kept Lombardi. Lombardi would have stayed, but it became a vote to the players or whoever it might be that they wanted AP to do it. It's not like Graham got asked and he said no.
They kind of talk about it too on that. You guys gotta watch that shit. The whole thing today from that thing. He kind of talks about that too, like when Mark called him into the office and named him interim coach. You know what I mean? And you know, he was like, I wasn't surprised. He's like, I'm a born leader. You know what I mean? So everything I do, I'm going to fucking, you know, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna fucking try to be the best at it. You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know, bro. Like he's the guy that's just not all talk. You know what I mean? I like that about him. Like there's a lot of dudes that are just all this, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just all of that shit, and then they show complete opposite. You know, on the football field or on Sundays, like they get unraveled. They just like, I don't know, dog. Everything he showed me on the sidelines when we're losing, even after games that we've lost. You know what I mean? He's still like, he has this fucking team in his hands still, bro. You know what I mean? Like there's not he has a grip, he has a hold of this team, like a stranglehold on this team right now, bro. And I think that's the biggest thing right now, like the biggest thing we got to look at. And a lot of other guys are not going to be able to get that same type of respect, bro.
It says right here,
the Lombardi and Davis is I don't know where you think they cool, but they might be cool, but they got in the worst. Look at Lombardi. What he said about Al Davis. He was
What do you say?
He was hard to deal with. He was with Al Davis when their dad was a president or general manager for the Raiders a long time when Al Davis was there. So
Dolphins for like
they went through disagreements and major disagreements because Al Davis was a hard guy to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But they went through this, and from what I seen, they were friends. They were cool with each other, but they weren't the best of friends. Right. They weren't best of whatever, and it wasn't because Lombardi is a pretty good offensive coordinator. Lombardi's not that bad.
You remember the saying back then? You remember the saying back then? It was the Raiders and it was everybody else. Yeah. You know, it's like the Raiders were by themselves. Like, as much as maybe guys were maybe cordial with maybe Al or something like that, you know, in the back of their mind, the back of their heads, they didn't like him, dog, because he was against the NFL. You know what I mean? Like, he was against it. Like, we were the Renegades, bro. You know what I mean? We were the fucking Renegades.
Doing no favors. You do favors in the NFL for people that you know, you're not going to be a good team. You got to go against the norm. You know, one of his sons is, I guess, an assistant offensive something on our team too. His youngest boy. I think, unless he split too. Lombardi has.
It's Mick Lombardi and Joe Lombardi, no?
Yeah, I think Joe is an assistant offensive something on our team. Just like we got Deuce Gruden, we got another Lombardi on there. You know what I mean? They're just good at what they do. That's the way it ought to be. It's not because of dads and shit. Oh, your dad coach him. Your dad was a general manager 40 years ago with Al Davis. That don't mean shit nowadays.
Oh yeah, we need Mayer back. Ja Raider. That's a good fucking deal. Oh no, Arkham fucking said we need Mayer back against the Colts. He's a great security blanket for Carr and a great blocker, bro. You can add him, you know what I mean, to the side and just probably get back. But I did like how, because they went kind of back to the fullback, because they were getting so much pressure in the middle. You know what I mean? And you can get that again this week, bro, with you know, Buckner. You know what I mean? Like those guys are fucking monsters in the middle too. Like, you know what I mean? So you're gonna play another guy that's good in the middle. So these guys got to step, like, you know, James, he's got to step up, man. I mean, he wasn't the only one last game. I mean, Chris Jones, he was fucking, you know, first quarter was kind of, you know, fucking running through them motherfuckers. But I think this week it's not going to be that much of a drop off, bro. You know, DeForest Buckner is pretty damn good. You know what I mean? So I think with having Jacob Johnson playing the fullback role, that was a big thing, dog. Like, as in, you know, stopping that pressure up the middle. You know what I mean? So that was big. You know what I mean? Going to that adjustment. So
exactly.
I like that.
all that tight end stuff, being fullbacks and stuff. Gabe was all McDaniels. Now that as you can see, the transition to what Jacob Johnson's doing is that Jacob Johnson's doing that old fullback way. If you call it 26 power, that fucker's running through the 6 hole. You know what I mean? And getting anybody that's in his way. And then that's he's starting to put his own little shit into it, instead of, you know, Jacob blocking the outside defender or blocking the defensive end and then doing the zone read stuff. He's putting his own little power mix in there. And that's cool. It worked. It worked,
bro, because Chris Jones he quieted down the rest of the game. Yeah, they played a solid game defensively still, but it wasn't because, like, they were not giving, like, the pressure wasn't what it was in the first quarter. You know what I mean? After when they kind of made a little adjustment and the pressure wasn't as bad, you know, Aiden had time. You know,
Jacob's a big dude. Jacob's a big, solid dude, and he puts a chip on Jones. That's going to affect Jones's move.
He's damn near the size of a defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
you know, you got a guy
fucking 240, 250 almost. Like, that dude's a big
motherfucker,
bro.
You got a guy running a little bit more, a little bit faster than Chris Jones, getting up there, putting a chip on, hitting them, directing them a different way. Boom, there's that hole right there, up in that ass.
Yeah, that was a good little
gaping a-hole.
And then
that's football talk, bro. That's football talk.
The play from
get up in that ass.
The play from Illuminor and Mumford wasn't too shabby, man. They played a hell of a game. The guards stepped up, after that first quarter. I mean, the whole offensive line kind of stepped up after that. You know what I mean? They 145 yards. That's fucking good, man. I mean, that's what ran the game. And just that thought alone, bro. And that's when like they said, I think AP said it. I don't know if AP or I don't know who said it. One of the players, I think, said it after the game yesterday, or AP. Like when the whole stadium knows what you're gonna do. The other team knows what you're gonna do. You know what you're gonna do, and they can't stop it. That's fucking that right there, bro. Is like fucking just so sweet, dog. Like it's just a sweet fucking feeling, bro. Like that's just a sweet
that
fucking.
I forgot.
Like
I forgot who
when you
said
can
that,
go into that victory formation. That is the sweetest feeling.
You go into victory formation with 1:45 left. That's cool. And then Kansas City's down with it. Kansas City their defensive tackles ain't even getting in their stands. They just know. You want us to run the ball again and gain another 15, 20, or you just gonna kick it right here and take the loss? What do you want? Because they were getting embarrassed by the run in the fourth quarter. Embarrassed. I've never seen the Raiders do that before. Not since McFadden. Not since McFadden did it.
Their defense went out there like juiced too, dog. Like they went out there juiced. Like their team just got within 6 points, have more than 3 minutes left, and and they have a guy that's won 2 Super Bowls, who's considered the best quarterback as of right now. Like I could guarantee you, their defense came in there. Their defense came in there thinking, we got this. We're gonna get our quarterback the ball back, and we're gonna fucking win this game. And just the mere fact that they couldn't do shit. They couldn't do shit, dog. Like we literally fucking were. Now we didn't just need to get 1 first down. We needed to get 2, and we got him.
Got Swifty over there throwing his helmet. Got Mahomes yelling at the offensive line. Got everybody. Even she's upstairs going like this. And Mahomes' lady over there all mad and shit. Good.
You know what's funny? McAfee says, that she can probably buy the team, like no problem, right?
And she ain't got it like that. She ain't got it like that.
A billionaire, bro. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
She ain't got it like that. She ain't got Kansas City buying power money. She'll be broke. She'll be broke.
But how would you be broke when you buy a fucking multi-million-dollar franchise, bro? That's a great investment. I'm just saying.
She spent all this.
It's just a joke.
The dude that owns Kansas City, he got paid.
Yeah, but it's like
he got more paper than Swifty.
There's a fucking what do they call it? They're like their own little what is it? Their secret society, dog. Those owners. They only let who they want to let in. They only let in who they want to let in.
Allegedly.
They need to lock the door on that bitch. Every time she's there, they're 1-3 or something.
The Swifties are gonna get us canceled, bro.
Yeah, bro.
1-3, 1-4 when she's there.
Take it up.
I ain't never heard her music, and I don't plan to.
I watched that. I watched that video like 3 or 4 times. I already learned the song.
Samoa? Yeah.
Fucking Samoa. Shake it up. Shake it up.
He's in there. I say it as a right now. Nobody wants to see our defense. Listen, they're clicking.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it this week. We gotta stop that running game this week. If Moss and Taylor are cool, we gotta shut that down. Pittman, I don't know. Pittman got a bad concussion, bro. He looked bad, but I don't know if he's gonna come back.
Nah, he's coming back. He was like one of those guys too that he traveled with the team and everything with the Colts last week. He traveled with the team, but I guess he had like a minor symptom of concussion right before the game, so they played it safe, and like they just didn't play him because he had cleared the night before. He had cleared protocols the night before, but they kept it safe and didn't and held him out of that game. That's what I read on Sunday because I was playing against them in my fantasy now. So
They're not.
I have to know if he was
pretty,
going to play or not. I have to know if he was
they're
going to
pretty
play or
solid.
not. I was watching.
But they do have a backup quarterback in there that we could get to.
They did get
So
Jonathan Taylor back.
So we could get to him. You know how much I dig Mitchell, but I don't dig his ass right now.
No.
What did they lose to last week?
They lost to.
I don't know. Let me see.
I know. I think I picked Indy. I always pick Mitchell.
Yeah, we all picked fucking Indy.
The Bears.
Bears, yes, the Bears. You're right.
Bears.
Yep. No,
They
Falcons.
beat the
Falcons. No, they lost
Yeah.
against the Falcons.
overtime. Wasn't it overtime or something? I was one of the overtime games on.
No, hell
the
no.
Falcons just beat 'em.
29 to 10,
Huh?
bro.
Yeah, the Falcons just beat them.
Beat them.
Falcons just beat them down.
Yep.
We ain't got no problem then.
Yeah, the Falcons have been playing good defense. They have like the same type of, the same type of makeup kind of that we have. You know what I mean? Their quarterback is up and down. Good defense. Good little running game when it's on. You know what I mean? So I think like they kind of have like that same little makeup. You know what I mean? Not exactly the same, but like they have that same makeup. Where I think we could do the same thing to them.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
What is that? I was on real good with the Falcons. The Falcons are a pretty good football team. The time I pick against them, they shine. Damn.
That's tough. That division, man. They're one game separates three teams.
No one wants it. No one wants to take it over.
Just like the both South divisions, the NFC and the fucking AFC South. The AFC South, all three teams are tied for at 8-7, and only one of those teams might make it to the playoffs because two of them play each other at the last game of the season. The Jaguars might not have Lawrence this week because he's dealing with a shoulder injury. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. The Jags, only one of those teams is gonna make the playoffs. Jags, Colts, or Texans.
You just said my whole team right there is hurt, man. Shit.
Hold on, I want to show you guys something real quick. I just thought this shit was funny.
Let me see.
You're
Here's the
all
audio.
your game on. Go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on. Get paid. All that glitters is gold.
I thought that shit was funny, bro.
Yeah, he's a fucking bitch ass fool, man.
Yeah, fucking
I
stupid.
like that dude,
If anybody,
bro.
I think the Bucks will get that division. They solid. They should get that.
I think I think even if Pittman comes back, though, I think Jack Jones is gonna shut his ass down.
Damn right.
Yep.
You go, and you might see a little wide receiver come up.
And he tries to go to the other side, Hobbs is gonna shut his ass down.
Yep.
Oh, I got one thing to say to Mr. Gabriel over here. How about that Gilmore game? The best corner. Exactly.
He had a good game.
He got hurt getting shook. He got hurt getting shook by Jalen Waddle. That's what he did.
Waddle had one catch.
And they shook. It was enough. It was enough to win the game.
No, Waddle had one catch. It wasn't because of Waddle.
Waddle was hurt too.
He got hurt, but he only had one catch. That one long catch. That's it. 50-yard catch at the beginning.
Against who?
Beginning of the game.
Against who? Against who? Against who?
Bland.
It was Gilmore. Don't lie.
But it was only one. He only got one catch.
He said, we wind. Gilmore's the best. He gonna shut down Waddle right off the bat. 50-yard bomb.
He shut him down at 50 yards in a game. That's pretty damn good. You keep a guy with one catch, 50 yards.
They both got hurt. They both got hurt though. They hurt each other.
Hey,
That was
shout
good. He was another guy on that team.
I don't know if you guys know who this guy is. His name is Joe Morley. He's pretty funny, but
his shit pop up on my shit sometimes.
Yeah, so check this out real quick.
Videos.
Yeah, hold on.
Damn, Love, you shaved your
Victory
goatee, man.
Tuesday, and I got something for you. Check this out.
It's hard at the end of the day. I need sleep from my vein. In the
Yeah. Dolphins for life.
Well,
Dolphins for life. It wasn't because of water. It was because they had a great. Actually,
oh, you still on that? You still on that? You still on that?
No, because Dolphins for life is like tell him gravy, tell him. I was like, nah, it was because
tell him Dolphins for life. Tell him Dolphins
for
life.
It's because they got back, and that's what I said. That you heard me say that shit last week too. I said the difference is if they get Tyreek Hill back, they're gonna win, and they got him back.
No, you said Gilmore.
No, I said if. Yeah, I know because I still didn't know if because there was iffy. It was a Tyreek Hill was a questionable for last week's game.
All I hear is
play or not.
All I hear is
I remember the whole thing, like the whole conversation. I was like, if Tyreek Hill plays, I want to change my pick, but it's Wednesday and I don't know if he's gonna be able to play until Friday. So I was like, if we were making our picks Friday and Tyreek Hill's playing, I would go with the Dolphins. But on Wednesday when we're making the picks, that's why I even said next year we got to do the pick'em show on Fridays because it's like it's the day where all the injury reports come out.
Yeah, we changing it all up, bro. You changing it all up now, changing days of the pig.
This next year, bro.
It still doesn't.
I'm not saying this year. I'm saying because we have to do the same thing. We have to keep the same program for this year. We can't because then it's going to be like. Different, but next year it has to be on Friday.
He got a 50-yard bomb against Gilmore. It still doesn't take that away. And they lost.
I want my corner to hold guys like that to one catch.
Yep.
As long as they don't score, it's one catch. We're good.
All right, we're shutting down. I'm not going 2 hours.
But Tyreek Hill's a different beat. Tyreek Hill's a different beat. That dude's a different guy, animal in itself. Like, he's the best receiver right now in the game, bro. Like, they ain't no doubt about that shit. Like, the way what he does for that team is different, bro. Like, I love DA's game, but he ain't what Tyreek is right now.
Who, DA? Tyreek?
Yeah.
Oh, not even close.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Close.
I love DA's game and all that shit, but it's just what Tyreek is doing right now, dog. It's different.
Yeah, it's unreal. I seen a video of him. I think it was like 2 months ago or a month ago. That they just put it out. The way this guy fucking trains is insane. This fucking guy turns around, eats like 4,000 calories a fucking day, practices and trains all fucking day long, bro. Then goes to practice and then practices afterwards. Then after every single game, he does a fucking 2-hour workout, win or lose.
And he's probably like
every
5'7",
game.
5'8". He's probably like
bro,
5'7",
that motherfucker
5'8",
is a beast, bro. Like for real. That's being good at your fucking job and taking care of yourself, bro.
Some say he's not even the fastest on his team, bro.
Technically, him and Waddle are pretty close, but Waddle is
You ever see Mostart? You ever see Mostart run?
Oh, Mostart's super fast too, bro.
Mostart beat him. Oh, he's faster than Mostart.
Yeah, Mostart and H8, both of them are fast as fuck. That's why they call them the Legion.
They were Olympians. They could have been Olympians, bro. They could have been Olympians on the fucking track.
Yeah, that's why they call them the Legion of Zoom.
Legion of Zoom.
And we shut them down to 20 points, bro. But we lost, but they didn't get shit on us.
Yep. Between Travis Mahomes having a fit, that guy falling, and the table broke was the best game ever. Yep.
That was so fun. Yeah, shit, Pacheco. Damn.
He got knocked out and knocked down like a fat chick.
I don't like that dude, bro. And I don't like not liking that guy because he's late last
Did you see his face?
He's fucking, probably, Hispanic or something, that type of descent. You know what I mean? So it's like, I want to like that dude, but he's a chief. Fuck that dude. And it's just the way he gets up. Like, I would love it if he was doing that shit for our team, but nah, you a chief, motherfucker. Nah. Him and
He-
there's another guy like that, dog. Like Travis Kelce too. I can't stand that motherfucker, dog.
Gonzalez. I hated Gonzalez when he was a Chief too.
Oh, another guy too that
Oh,
has
yeah.
is like that. I guess he's Mexican too because he was waving around that Mexican flag. Fucking Fred Warner, fuck that fool too. Like I can't stand that fool either, just because he's a Niner.
That's funny as hell, bro.
Well, they got waxed.
They got
They got waxed big
They
time.
got waxed, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
they
So
showed that.
I better not hear MVP from that little fool ever. Ever. Ain't no MVP throwing 4 picks. Bro.
McCaffrey is the MVP of that team.
MVP of
Bro.
that team.
And
McCaffrey's
Lamar
MVP of that
Jackson.
team.
Lamar Jackson made his case for MVP of the league last night.
He was the best player on the team on that field. Lamar Jackson was the best
Yeah.
player on that field. Period.
And if he ends this season
He
off
deserves
strong,
it.
bro, he ends the season off beating the Dolphins and the Steelers. I think he has it in the bag. But those still 2 games that they can make, they can shake shit up too, dog. And Tyreek could get back into the fucking conversation for fucking MVP, because if he has a big game against the Ravens and they do the same thing that the Ravens did to, I think it's going to be a much closer game. But if the Dolphins for somehow pull off what the Ravens did to the Niners, but if vice versa, like, and Tyreek shows out, Tyreek can springboard himself into the lead for that, I think, the MVP race too, dog.
Comeback player of the year, Joe Flacco. Bullshit.
So Colts has their offense on Fox Sports is they're considered 15th. So
Cool.
Yeah, they got a solid
offense, yeah.
running game. Moss ain't no slouch, but he's
No,
been
but they
hurt a
started
lot.
off really good. I think
Mhm.
the last couple of weeks though, they've been having problems too, though. They've had problems. So I think
Yeah.
that's gonna be we're gonna see this week if it continues. I know that they barely got back Jonathan Taylor last week.
Mhm.
So he came in and scored a touchdown on the first drive or something like that, but then he kind of was like held to like I think 40 yards for the whole game after that.
Yeah.
He had most of his yards on the first drive, but he can get going. He's a guy that could get going. You know what I mean? But I think our defense is going to hold him in check. And you hold him in check, and with the way our secondary is playing, I think that our defense right now is playing on a different level. I think we could only. I think the way we lose this game is if we don't take care of the ball.
We held Taylor in check rushing last year. The only one that stopped rushing was fucking Natty Ice. That's the only thing we did. We got more rushing yards than Jonathan Taylor, man.
Hey, put respect on his name, the White Michael Vick.
Yeah.
2.5 miles an hour running down the sideline. No one caught him. No one close.
No one close.
That's embarrassing.
That's
But we're a
funny.
totally different team now. We're a totally different
It's
team
not
now.
gonna happen. I don't see it happening like that. So hey, everybody, we're gonna be on tomorrow too. Just giving you guys a heads up. We're not out of here yet, but just tomorrow we're gonna be on 7:20 Smoke Out Hour and Radio Nation Live. We're gonna be over there and here. Gonna be doing our pick'em show, man. It's gonna be a solid game. Hey, Gravy, is it okay if we leave now, or do you still need another 30 minutes?
Nah, Mike G said 2-hour show, so,
right,
we stick with that. Bro.
You know how else is fucking what was I gonna say now? You know how else is fucking damn. What were we talking about before you said that shit? Drew a blank.
Colts, the rushing game.
Yeah,
No, Natty Ice.
Natty Ice.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
I forgot what I was gonna say.
We all knew.
You know, if you wanted, you know what? If we wanted a nickname that was after a beer, you know, at least you want to be like a good beer, not a cheap ass beer. You know what I mean? Some natural. Oh man, natural light is nasty, bro. When you low on money, you get natural light.
It's like champagne and beers, dog. He's stupid.
The champagne and beer was my choice, bro. Besides Modelo, the champagne and beer, man, you can't get rid of that.
Yeah,
that's the best. That's why I go through the problems. That's why I'm all messed up now.
My neighbors that haven't been home. My neighbors haven't been home. They're on vacation now, and I hear this cat but they have like 3-4 dogs, and the cat's stuck in the tree. Like, he don't want to get down from the tree, and the dogs won't stop fucking barking, bro.
You can't hear him, bro. That's a good mic.
They've been barking for like 24 hours straight.
Go
I
get the
ain't
cat,
lying.
bro. Go get the
Get a
cat.
BB gun, shoot it, so they can tear
Yard?
that cat up.
I ain't going into that yard. Fuck that shit.
Throw a rock at the cat or some shit. Let it fall down. Yeah.
That's fucked up. They'll tear that motherfucker apart. No, it's like a Great Dane, and then like they have some other dogs. Like,
Oh
shit,
Bro, I would be at work and I
Yeah,
got
dog,
the mama pit bull, right? Low seen her. She's pretty big, pretty hefty,
Yeah.
but she's like untrainable. You know what I mean? She's just good for one thing, that's barking and intimidating people against. But
Mhm.
she'll go off on like a squirrel. There's trees around my house. You know the squirrels that go down like the little cable lines and shit. She'll go to town. I row. The neighbors behind me, they'll call me up at work, bro. Your dog. I go, she's chained up. Yeah, but she's annoying. Like that. I go, and they have they have a husky just like Wally. You know what I mean? And I go, your dog don't bark? And that's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to let, she's letting you know that somebody's in my yard. At least go check on my yard. Don't worry about my dog. You know what I mean? This shit, they're just weird, bro. Just weird people.
Yeah, I just
Weird.
After a while, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I even went out inside and checked what they were barking at. I didn't want to fucking like, I'm not gonna go over there and tell, hey, go tell your dog, shut the fuck up. Like, I ain't gonna be that dude. You know what I mean? I wanted to go and see what the hell they were barking at, because they were like, last time I think something happened like that. There was like this like dude that was just like, because we have a big old fucking like empty yard, like an empty lot over like where everybody could park, like when we have like a big party or something. And like it was just some dude right there, dog, like just laying in the fucking right there, like some weird fucking smoked out food, right? And we had to like.
That's why the dogs are barking, because someone that ain't supposed to be there is right there.
But yeah, that's why I went outside and checked last night. It was like fucking 4:00 in the morning, dog. They weren't letting me sleep. I was like, what the fuck are they barking at? So I went out there, dog, and they were, the cat. I could hear the cat, and like you could see that little fucker in the tree, and it's a white cat. And he just doesn't want to come down.
They're gonna be white shit, white fur all over the place in a little bit. What?
The white fur all over the place.
He hasn't came down. He hasn't came down in 24 fucking hours.
Leave him up there. Get a BB gun. We blow his ass back down.
They should be coming down, because the neighbors have been gone since like Friday, and they told me to like they left food for the dogs, right? But like I just fucking, I have the dog food. They left me the dog food. I just like over the fence. I have like some bowls for them, and I just put it over the fucking fence for them. I give them the dog food, but fuck that shit, dog. I ain't going into that yard. So I think they're coming back tomorrow though. So hopefully they get the cat. He needs to survive one more night.
Nigga can't be thirsty as hell, hungry and everything.
You need to survive one more night. You need to hold on.
I hate fucking cats, dude. I hate cats.
Hey, did you guys
he has 9 lives. He might be able to lose a couple.
I'll take all 9 of them.
Did you guys hear what Jack Jones said earlier in the week
about the magician?
Yeah.
Stop the magician, and the act is over, dog.
The act is over. Yep. Fucking Jack Jones.
Hey,
I gotta take back, man. That was a pick that I thought I wasn't happy with, but I take it back. Jack Jones is playing well for us.
You know, shout out Sanjeet, bro. Sanjeet had a good breakdown, bro. I don't know if anybody follows Sanjeet, bro, but he did a good ass breakdown, bro. He basically said exactly what Hobbs was supposed to do. Hobbs was playing the flat, and because they're playing cover 3. I think he was playing cover 3 because that's when the safety goes back, and Jack Jones' position, what he was supposed to do was basically go into zone, just get deep back in the field. So what he did was he kept his eyes on the whole time, had his hips turned, and then he fucking went back and he seen it. Right when he seen it, he just darted through it. Yeah, can you see? And I actually seen Hobbs go into the flat to cover the under, right? And man, he just read that shit fucking perfectly. And that goes to saying that AP's letting these guys play the way they need to play. You know what I mean? That's just dope shit, bro. That's dope.
No, that was just they did see. Like I said before, I don't know what live it was that they're doing they're putting them, they're playing their positions like they were supposed to be played. Because what they did, low, because I know exactly, there was a pick, right? The pick six.
Pick play. Yeah.
What he did was that he was on an up zone. He wasn't like Peters fucking 20 yards back, but he was like about maybe 8-9 yards back. And what they did is that Hobbs went to his, not the real flat, it was more like the deep, like a mid third, and then Jones let them. They switched off. They switched. So their zone is okay. He's going to your zone. I'm gonna stay the guy that does that little flat or whatever he was route was, probably was out and up, but he got the flat. He pursued the flat, picked it off, and then went in.
Yeah. So
they weren't doing that before.
Right. It was more of an instinct.
They were doing that before.
They were basically what I'm saying is they're able to play their game. You know what I mean? What they're good at and playing off
what they're supposed to do. The way Graham drew it up.
Yeah.
You know, pass that guy off to you. Usually Hobbs will be out of position and he's right in the middle of the field. What we always seen, right in the middle of the field, wide open. That guy will be wide open.
Yeah.
And then
he's second year in the league, but he's not that young.
Who?
Or Jack Jones? I would think he was like 22, 23, 26.
Is he? Oh shit.
That's fucking young, dude.
Yeah, I still.
No, what I'm saying, I thought because it's only his second year in the league.
Yeah, he went to school 4 years probably.
Yeah.
Super senior in college.
He was like 6. He did almost an Aiden.
An Aiden?
Well, because that's when there was no transfer.
No,
there was no transfer portal yet when he first got to college, and he had to wait out a year. When you transferred, you had to wait out a year, and he transferred from USC to Arizona State.
Best move he ever did.
No, it's not.
They play tomorrow, bro. They play tomorrow in Louisville. USC plays tomorrow.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. No, Caleb though.
They might win. Who?
No Caleb. No Caleb.
Shout out Rafa. What's up, Mr. Raider fan? I don't know, bro. You gotta ask him. That has nothing to do with me. That has nothing to do with me.
Yeah, it has to do with his own personal issues.
Yes.
Who said that? Rafa?
Nah, Mr. Raider fan. So. But anyways, nah, man, I mean, shit.
He embraced that Raider energy. What's up?
Remember?
What? Why are you laughing?
What are you laughing at me for?
Oh shit, I didn't get it. Flew right over me.
Fucking game. You're so stupid, dog.
I don't sit there and check out Gabe on the screen, bro. I'm just looking at myself, really.
Yeah, I know you're looking at yourself. Hey man, thank you guys for everyone being here, man. Hit that like button on the way out, bro. It'd be dope. Or share even right now. Go to subscribe to all of us too, since we got a little bit of time, real quick. Go to subscribe to me, Raider Nation Live, Coach Addict, and at Coach Gravy, and at Raider Gabe Vote 20. We all have our own channels and shit like that. So subscribe to us, hit that like button on the way out. That helps the algorithm. But
yeah, the only one that can drink over here is Gabe.
Yeah, I know. El sucio.
Gabe can do everything. He can do everything. I'll fall out if I do that.
Shit, it's all right.
You can do that. Y saca la bolsita.
Wait.
So guys, man, we're gonna get out of here.
They fucking might as well embrace it.
Yeah.
Still got 15 minutes, bro. We got 15 minutes on Mike's watch.
Mike's all right. We're all right, bro. We talked about damn near about everything. We're gonna be on the show tomorrow for another 2 hours too. So you know what I mean? Let's go. We're gonna be on all week.
Just a quick hint, bro. Just a quick hint, Gabe. What's up? On the pickles. Just a little quick size up.
I think your boy's not in third no more.
What, to the results?
Yeah, just a little bitty hint.
I don't think I'm in.
Uh-oh.
Fucking
I think
tomatoes
there
are
was
out.
a movement this week.
There was some movement. And Gravy's not gonna like it, bro. I'm just telling you, Gravy's not gonna like it. It's gonna be a
You
horrible
didn't
show.
know what I picked. Would you write my stuff down too?
Of
You know,
course I did.
why you
course
write
I
my
did.
stuff down? You
I'm
against
not,
me?
bro. I'm not even watching you, bro. I'm watching myself.
You think that?
See, look, Mike's already on there throwing tomatoes at you because you're 15 minutes early.
Yeah,
Waking.
yeah. I should
Oh,
throw
shit.
tomatoes at. I need to throw virtual tomato. Clocking into work, boys. Have a good night, you too, buddy. Yeah, I should throw tomatoes.
Mike,
at
see,
Mike,
that
bro.
gives
He
him a
didn't play
reason
Call
now.
of Duty
Mike, that
with me
gives
today,
him a
bro.
reason now.
He didn't play no Call of Duty with me today, bro. Sasha
Yeah,
family,
man.
lock in next time. Hey, thank you, Head Steak. Appreciate you.
Because you get mad and click off all early and shit.
I'm not getting mad at clicking off early, bro. It's like we're just sitting here. Just, we're gonna have more to talk about tomorrow. There's gonna be more press conferences. Aiden's gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? Watch a little bit more of the film. We're gonna be talking about NFL tomorrow. You know what I mean? Because
Oh yeah.
we got two more. You know what I mean? We got to figure out what we're gonna get as the win, bro. Coming up, I want to know. I want to know what we're winning, bro.
2 more.
Because it's gonna be the last game of the season too. Where we should all be together. So, you know what I'm saying? There's got to be like somebody's got to buy something for somebody. Something. You know what I mean?
We're gonna see. It's coming down.
I
Coming
waited
down
for
to
my
the wire.
dinner. I waited
Shit, come through,
waited
bro.
for
I'm
my
not even-
dinner because
No, I got you. Shit,
because
let's go.
number nine was supposed to have 5 sacks by now.
Yeah.
I know,
Hey, but Tubby,
inside,
if you're gonna crash in the room, bro, you gotta share it with Gravy, bro. You and Gravy share that bed, bro. I get. You guys don't have to
I
pay.
ain't saying that in no house. I ain't saying that no house ain't got no heat.
What are you talking about in Vegas?
the room.
Oh,
The room, bro. All my rooms got heat. What the hell are you talking about? Oh,
I'm saying about myself.
there's a hole in my roof.
I'm by myself. I get my room by myself.
But shit, no, I got you, bro. Don't even trip. Talk about UFOs. Oh shit, Gravy would be gone, just like the UFOs, bro.
This shit.
Cat's still gonna
It's
be
not
there
gonna
in tree tomorrow.
UFOs and an Anunnaki. I gotta go.
Anunnaki. See,
Anunnaki,
you know,
Anunnaki, bro.
Anunnaki,
real.
know about this shit, bro. But fuck it,
Build the pyramids. Fool. They build the
Gabe,
pyramids.
did you see that movie? Did you see that movie, Gabe?
Which one?
That Oblivion, whatever that movie I told you about last night.
the series.
Obliterated.
Oh no.
Obliterated.
My son got me binge watching some shit right now, but I'm gonna watch that myself right now. Like
It's all right. You watch
Obliterated.
Barbie. It's all right.
I watched
Watching
that.
Barbie.
I watched it's called Monarch.
Monarch is good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's because he's all into that Godzilla shit. So like my son, so he's fucking he wanted me to watch the whole series with him. We binge watched that shit. It's like 7 episodes so far.
Was that the one with Kurt Russell?
Oh,
It
yeah,
was on Apple TV and shit. Okay.
yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Sure.
We watched that shit. We watched all 7
That movie.
episodes.
That movie with
Shit, Arkham's gonna be
that
there
Mel,
too. Let's fucking go.
that movie that Mel Gibson did with the dude that came on The Passion. That's a dope ass.
Oh, I know what you're talking about the sex trafficking one thing. Yeah,
That's a
like,
dope ass.
yeah.
Movie. I just finished watching it. It's dope ass movie.
Yeah, I ain't watching that shit.
Trippy.
What is it fucking called? Yeah, they
Something-
made a
something-
big
something
old thing.
Something
They
freedom.
made a big old thing. Yeah, they made a Sound of Freedom. They made a big old thing that like a lot of people like the big companies or like CBS or like all of those the networks didn't want to show it as commercials. Like they didn't want to like advertise it. A lot of people didn't want to advertise it, and that's why a lot of people were saying like we're gonna get into that fucking all of that shit, like that controversy shit where you know what I mean. They fucking want to push that agenda. You know what I mean. They want to hide that type of shit. They don't want to bring awareness to that shit.
Allegedly. I'm not trying to
Allegedly.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
the government on this, the Swifties on this, bro. You're getting
Damn.
canceled, Dad. What are you doing, man?
Words for the
Bring
word.
it on, bring it on, everybody up.
Hey,
What's up?
Hey, we
Right.
can't do now. If we start talking about fresh and fit, for sure we get it. Cause now that's
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's
Easy,
what we-
no money.
We start going into that fucking red pill
red
type
pill.
shit.
When the season's over, we're gonna go red
Yeah.
pill. We're gonna go red pill. 3 guys in a red
Yeah.
pill. Fucking shit. Hey man, thank you guys for everybody for pulling up, man. I appreciate y'all, you guys, man. Always like I tell you guys, man, be thankful for what you do got, what you don't got. Don't drink and drive. We will be live tomorrow at 7:20 doing the Pick'em show and talk a little bit more Raiders. And then Thursday night we will be on again 8 p.m. right here on the Radio Nation Live. Like I said, go hit the like button on the way out. When you subscribe to us, hit that notification. So anytime we go live, you get the notifications. And yeah, man, appreciate you guys, man. Gravy, Gabe, thank you guys again. You guys are gonna get docked for your fees. You know what I mean? 'Cause you guys were late. You guys are getting docked. We're gonna have a HR meeting after this.
Those strike rules, those no 1, 2, 3 like strike rules. Nothing.
No.
Before write-up and shit like that. Giving lashes out here.
Lashes. All right, man. You guys have a good night. And like we always end the show on 3. 1, 2, 3. Raiders.